collusion hoax. President Trump has just been impeached on the article.
The only president of the United States to be impeached for a second
January
time.
6th committee releasing its final 845-page report.
Former President Donald Trump has been indicted.
Remember this, nothing worth doing ever came easy. Following your convictions means you must be willing to face criticism from those who lack the same courage to do what is right. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider. Embrace that label. Being an outsider is fine. Embrace the label. Because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The must never quit. You will build a future where we have the courage to chase our dreams no matter what the cynics and the doubters have to say. You will have the confidence to speak the hopes in your hearts and to express the love that stirs your souls. And you will have the faith to replace a broken establishment with a government that serves and protects the people. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you. I'm just standing in their way. And I always will stand in their way.
Probe into the Russia collusion hoax. President Trump has just been impeached on both Article 1.
The only president.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. The Mega War Room has released an emotional supporting video for Donald Trump after the New York District Attorney has indicted him, ladies and gentlemen. It's a breaking news. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. You know it's your favorite Jamaican. Thank you for tuning in to Deep Roots TV. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm asking you to hit that red subscribe button. And we are going to have a great relationship, ladies and gentlemen. The Mega War Room Twitter page has released an emotional video caption, "Keep fighting, Mr. President," as a show of support for Donald Trump, who has been indicted on criminal charges by the New York grand jury, ladies and gentlemen. As I have a video right here, I have you take a look at it, and I want you to let me know how you feel as the president is fighting an uphill battle, seeking re-election in the United States presidential nomination race in 2024. Here's the video.
Five-page report.
Former President Donald Trump has been indicted.
Remember this, nothing worth doing ever ever came easy. Following your convictions means you must be willing to face criticism from those who lack the same courage to do what is right. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider. Embrace that label. Being an outsider is fine. Embrace the label. Because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead.
This is a party that wants an outsider badly.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
You must keep pushing forward. Never, ever give up. There'll be times in your life you'll want to quit, you'll want to go home. I can't do it. I can't do it. Just never quit. You will build a future where we have the courage to chase our dreams no matter what the cynics and the doubters have to say. You will have the confidence to speak the hopes in your hearts and to express the love that stirs your souls. And you will have the faith to replace a broken establishment with a government that serves and protects the people. If they're not coming after me, they're coming after you. I'm just standing in their way. And I always will stand in their way.
A powerful message from the former president of the United States, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump, giving hope to the American citizens in a message titled, "Keep Fighting, Mr. President." Now, in other news, ladies and gentlemen, we want to keep it international as we found out that social media stars, influencer, the Tate brothers, if you have not heard of Andrew Tate and his brother was arrested.
Andrew, what are your plans for tonight?
He's going home for the first time in 3 months. Andrew Tate, his brother Tristan, and 2 Romanian women have all been held in custody in Bucharest, repeatedly denied bail, since being arrested in December on suspicion of human trafficking, rape, and forming an organised crime group. Authorities think the gang used what's called a lover boy technique to entrap women into thinking they were in relationships before controlling them and forcing them to engage in pornographic acts for profit.
Are you innocent, Mr. Tate?
No, I'm...
Are you confident you're going to be released today, Mr. Tate?
They deny all allegations and have still not been charged. And tonight, the Court of Appeal in Romania has let them go, to be held instead under house arrest.
They have kept the spirit, definitely. And I believe they're really thrilled. I don't think there's anything else on their mind right now other than just going home. And being able to be home, have a home-cooked meal, and be, just a bit more normal again.
The 36-year-old was a former kickboxer who became huge on social media in recent years for his mix of misogynistic views.
So with all these chicks just stuck in their house, sitting there, bored, completely in love with me. And of course, they don't go out. They're not allowed out.
And lavish lifestyle. Campaigners, though, warn he's having a damaging impact on the young boys who follow and idolise him.
What has perhaps fed into his success, if we can call it success, are still there. Pornography, kind of a veneration of material wealth, but particularly this kind of misogynistic trend that's really gathering pace around the world.
He might be leaving prison tonight, but he's not a free man, and still very much under investigation by the Romanian authorities. Rachel Venables, Sky News.
Now that video was courtesy of Spy News, ladies and gentlemen, as you heard. If you're familiar with the story, you know what's going on. Andrew Tate, he was released from the Romanian jail, and now he is placed under house arrest. He was alleged that he was doing trafficking of humans, and unfortunately he was arrested, but it was further released in, text messages via WhatsApp that, this was actually a trick by the females that were allegedly in the so-called abduction case. So I want you to leave your comment on this one. Let me know if you believe that Andrew Tate is guilty of the charges that has been filed against him or alleged against him, or if this is just another way to take down a manly man. So I'm Rastafari Soldier, Deep Roots TV, reporting live. Andrew Tate, the social media influencer, has been released from the Romanian jail and placed on house arrest. Now, we do have updates on the WHO's recommendation and guidelines, ladies and gentlemen. I want to break this news because the WHO has updated their guidelines and their requirements for the COVID-19 vaccine for children. And it is a heartwarming update for a lot of children, because many children are just like Rastafari Soldier. We are not fond of the needle. You know what I'm saying? Now, the COVID vaccine are not needed for healthy children, teenagers. The World Health Organization said in a news update. The World Health Organization states that healthy children and teenagers do not need COVID-19 vaccine according to update guideline post on the website of the World Health Organization Tuesday. WHO Strategy Advisor Group of Experts on Immunization, which is SAGE, met last week to create a revised roadmap of the COVID vaccination. The new roadmap defined 3 priority groups, high-risk groups that are high, medium, and low, based on the risk, severity of the disease, death when contracting the virus. Healthy kids between 6 months and 17 years old are not deemed high priority. They are now deemed low priority. Now, the agency said that for groups traditionally essential vaccine for kids like retrovirus, measles, polio, and pneumonia, and pneumocongenital conjunct have a greater impact. In the new roadmap, the agent also released update against the booster for COVID-19. Update to reflect the much of the population in either vaccinated or previously infected with COVID-19 or both. Revised roadmap re-emphasizing the importance of vaccination, those who still at risk of severe disease, mostly elder, and those who underlying condition, including with abnormal and additional health problems. They're suggesting that they take additional boosters. State staged chair Dr. Hannah Nohonik in a press release on WHO website for healthy adult under 60, a group that is deemed medium priority. SAGE recommend that full vaccination series 1 booster does, but doesn't recommend additional booster. SAGE recommend primary series and first booster dose for medium priority group. Although additional boosters are safe for the group, SAGE do not routinely recommend them given to comparative low public health return. Countries should consider their specific content in deciding whether to continue vaccinating low-risk groups like healthy children and adolescents while not compromising the routine vaccination that are so critical for health and well-being of age groups that the doctor deemed necessary. In the process, release SAGE encouraged countries to consider factors including disease burden, cost, effectiveness, and other health or problematic program priorities and opportunity costs when making decisions about vaccine requirement for health children and teens. Children who have compromised immunity system or existing health condition should still get COVID vaccine due to the high risk of severe disease, the agency said. Additionally, it recommends that infants under 6 should receive the vaccine due to boundaries of burdens of servers' COVID effectiveness. The guidance also called for pregnant women to be fully vaccinated for protection of mothers and fetus. Dr. Mac Siegel, clinical professional of medicine and at the University of New York Langone Medical Center and a Fox News medical contributor, agreed that children and teens are low priority risk for the vaccine unless they are obese or other chronic illness or a specific at a health risk. However, the change in the prioritization is not the same thing as saying that they shouldn't have the COVID vaccine, the Fox analyst told the Digital News. However, how many COVID shots is enough? The question that has emerged recently is how many COVID shots is enough? Dr. Siegel continued. The difficulties with the universal mandating in the vaccination of the people 2 or more years ago may have almost completely worn off by now. Natural immunity following infection must be included in counting immunization and protection, as well as the amount of COVID still around, he added. In addition, vaccination has recently been shown to decrease risk of long COVID symptoms in all age, Dr. Siegel pointed out. This means that vaccine remain a valuable tool, he said. Now, last month, the Center of Disease Control and Prevention released a few updates to its children adolescent immunization schedule, including the addition of COVID-19 vaccine. After they say these children do not need it, they add it to the immunization list. That makes sense to me, huh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV. I'm updating you on the WHO new advisory for the adolescents and for teenagers. What they recommend, it's not a law, it's a recommendation. So only not gonna run out there and feel like say something is being pressed upon you like it's mandatory. It's a recommendation. And when you have your recommendation, I suggest you would speak to your healthcare provider and go from there. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to cover another story here. Okay? And in between, I'm going to have to just have some of my families and friends say something to you. Leave your comment for me, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're sharing the content for me.
Yeah, man. Big up Deep Roots TV. Caution says so. Big up Deep Roots TV.
Yo, this one is for the youths. Yeah, you're watching Deep Roots. I know you're cute.
Deep Roots TV.
Big up Deep Roots TV.
Shout out to Deep Roots, bro. Shout out to Deep Roots TV.
Tune in to Deep Roots TV. Log in, subscribe, online, YouTube. Get there or be square. Jacoby said that.
Log on to Deep Roots TV.
Greetings, families and friends. Greetings, families and friends. Greetings. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with me at Deep Roots TV. I'm Rastafari Soldier. If this is your first time tuning into the Rastaman channel, I'm asking you to help build up the Rastaman channel by being a part of the Rastaman panel. Hit that red subscribe button. All of the people them all over the world, just pick up on yourself. The Guyanese and them, the Guyanans them, the Guyanese people, them, the Bahamians, them. Big up yourself, Miss Ivy May, up in New York. You always participating. Jane, big up yourself. You know me, I said, Do King, go and big up yourself, my brother. Now, if you notice, I have on the screen the police constable cap, and I'm showing you here in the greater Portmore area of Jamaica. The police constable attached to that police station was charged with breach of dangerous drug act and unprofessional conduct after he was allegedly found with contraband at the station while on duty. You hear what I'm saying? The police officer, reportedly Constable Joel Fagan, was spotted on his cell phone right by a guard during his duty at the Portmore lockups between the hours of 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. on March 29. He was found to be missing from his post about 11:45 a.m. by his cell supervisor, who went searching for the constable. Fagan was allegedly seen entering the guard's room from the direction of the parking lot carrying a gray drawstring bag and a bottle of water. The constable, on return to his post, was confronted by the constable officer sergeant, who reprimanded him. The constable Fagan allegedly then left and went to the receipt area of the lockup, where he was found by the sergeant and another constable, who retrieved the said drawstring bag from Fagan and searched it in Fagan's presence. The report said that the bag was found to contain a parcel of wrapped in transparent plastic, taped, containing 1 box of cravenine, a small quantity of tobacco grabber, a small quantity of vegetative matter resembling ganja, 1 orange, wow, and 110 light cell phone, a deck of card, 2-pack roll paper, 2 dozen white tablets, and 3 darker razor blade. Now, this constable was remanded. Him get arrested. Now, me no like to hear nobody get arrested in a people. Me no like to hear when people get arrested. Me no like to hear when nobody get locked up. But you say, show the police them lock up Rastaman for the grades. Lock up him Rastafari and give him extra time and forget more time than a regular prisoner, because he's a constable. Constable Joel Fagan. He was supposed to be guarding the prisoners them that committed crime at Portmore lockup, and him posted it there between 8 and 6. That's his work time. But during him work, him go up on a splurt, forward with a bag, with peer, things with tag. From Craveny to Rizla, to Grades, to Razor, him have everything we sell at the shop Pizza. So me I wonder if I juggle him, I juggle it, or him have a personal mate in the prison where him favor like that. Well, you don't have to answer the question, because him get catch and him get lock up in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari, soldier of Deep Roots TV. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing on the Rastaman channel. It's a shame, really. So you have these people placed in charge of good citizenry. He's supposed to be there protecting and serving. And you see what am I do? Am I bring in Grades? Am I bring in Rizla? And am I bring in Razor for man shave? Me wonder why. Listen, wanna leave a comment if you know why man of your shave in a jail. You are going to stick with me. I have some more story to tell you about.
So from them mix with the fire, them have to mix with the lightning. Them mix with the lightning, them have to mix with the thunder. Them mix with the thunder, them got to mix with the world. And there's some black people that put the wicked them under. Hey Babylon, me see them a fret and them a wonder. Who flashy like them and who roll the thunder. Deep root flashy like them and him roll the thunder. Babylon, me see that them a panda. Look how much of the youth them will them shut and kill, look how much them put under. How much of the youth them will them send a dove cut ya. Where Babylon the fire burn no longer. Babylon the proofs will say you can't turn ya. Fire key, Rastaman and a real fire key. Whoa, fire key, Rastafari soldier and fire key. Yeah, balang bang,
Pick up Deep TV. Respect. Make sure to tune in. We are every time.
All right, my family and friends. You know, say it's your favorite Rasta man. I'm still here with you. I'm on Deep Roots TV. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share to that one, you know. Because, you know how Jamaicans stay, you know. I just noticed this article here. The Jamaican agricultural authorities have reported that they just received some hybrid goat in the place. Now, I notice say one of them goat you have a red, green, and gold on it, and I make you know say you don't rampant Rasta, you know. And I know say them don't have no Rasta goat. But it appears that there have been some backlash because the Jamaican Agricultural Department has announced that there were about 5 hybrid goats that they received from America. And the people them have been leaving comments. Some of them goes as so now that they were established that the goats are here. What's the next step? What are Jamaicans to do with these goats? And that the people them are asked. Personally, clueless. It's not a fan of, you know, these kind of goats. Because the people them are saying these goats are mutant goats. Jamaican face the Rastafari. So what the government is telling us is that in a matter of years, we're going to be eating hybrid goat meat. What do we call this one? What, a glutton? I don't know we are going to eat no more. Sometimes the government have to allow the natural things them. Because you don't know about them goat here, you know. Them goat here couldn't start all nyamal dog and anything there. Because goat, all the goat them a town. Enough time me a drive by a piece of plastic, me see them a eat. Now critics are asked, shall we return the goat to the sender? What is the intent of sending Jamaica hybrid goat? What should we do with these goat? Curry them? Goat head soup? Who's gonna safeguard the goat? In the box that they sent down there, they had Boa, Nubian, Kiko. But what about Billy and Rami? Apparently, Charles Jr. believed that a number of problems will be solved through the importation of goat. When me have enough a country where me want to sell out, why them not buy my goat them? Why uno a buy goat from America? And me they are suffer as a farmer. A humble farmer. Because they're just food people farming. You know. We have livestock. My community have a whole heap of goat where we can sell the government. We have all of them that goat here where them a chat about them import. You guarantee? We have some goat where if you frighten them drop down and blood like they ain't dead. My neighbor have some rammy where big like donkey cub. So me don't understand this. Now, one social media person noted that the animals will eat local material and reduce the difficult of having the import feed into Jamaica. But excuse us while we try to find out this problem. Clueless is a tad worry about the safety of the goats at customs too. That's one place we cannot put our trust in. Then can you imagine a customs rep family related death? We already know how that's going to go. Carrying goats, you may say, from foreign. The writer said curried goats supreme at 399 night. Set up and repass. Kudos to Minister Charles and his team for staging the importation of the 6,000 goats expected to arrive on the island out of partnership, because we know that number would move to 4,000 in a matter of seconds. An anonymous sign off and wink. Oh, you mean? By tomorrow, a couple of them in a pot. Remember that. By next week, 3 they round at the flat pan the rock. Cause them get snatched. Nobody with it. Nobody come here with no hybrid. We can stay here with below bread. I saw no come in with no different grades and I kill out my long spread. Uno take man for fall. Me can't believe the government I go around the normal farmer them with the roll. Eh? Uno wait till them hybrid start name all uno dog and cat. Uno take man for fall. You are guarantee? Cause you there foreign with no hybrid goat. I want come down here. Come give us this fake goat. We rather stay with a little pot belly ram goat them. We have pay goat got them have. At least we know them natural. That is factual. Now ramp with the people them here. Don't run in me, I tell you no. Me kings and me queens. Subscribe, like and share to the Rastaman channel. Help build up the Rastaman panel. Leave your comment. Let me know what a guan pan, what a guan. A joke thing. Give me a second, me will read another news. You are going to make me general. Me will make me general link it. Big up the people them cause I am what choose right about now, Zane. Yeah.
Yo, big up Deep Roots TV. You don't know Lenky, you know. See it out of fresh, clean, hustling mode. You don't know. You just come to my store still, you know what things say. Get to you, so you know what thing go. You know rich and the real thing. And you mean action doing, action and plan. Deep Roots TV, you know what thing go. Yeah, big up.
Alright, my families and friends. I'm a virgin when I'm Lenky that. You are going to the man deliver foreign. But don't bother try to be like the foreign people them and floss out and then end up mass out. But in the breaking news, here's another foreigner doing what they chose on my island. Cause a Stefflon Don, them say that one your name. And them a say Stefflon Don running pan Jamaica and buy herself a beautiful beachfront property. And remember that the foreigner them a come a Jamaica can live kakati. How no a run go a foreign? Alright, and live on a granny dead left barren. Now Stefflon Don buys a bashment beachfront property in Jamaica. British rapper Stefflon Don has copped herself an expensive plot of prime real estate in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. The Hurting Me rapper, who is of Jamaican descent, shared the news with Instagram followers this week and included footage of the lush green landscape, which she reveals is just a stone throw from the beach. Yes, prime property. The beach is right over there, so not too far from the beach, Stefflon stated in a video while pointing beyond a few trees on the property. So about 5 minutes walk, the person filming clarified. After signing the final paperwork with her property lawyer, the 16-shot singer apparently headed over to her newly acquired estate, the Ocho Rios-based plot boasting sprawling acres across the forest of mature tree is peacefully and preferably a perfect getaway, lined with a paved roadway and streetlights features. Oh my God, this is so big, someone on the site exclaimed. The future is here. And further on, Forbes should come and see me. So talk to me. This is where you bought in Jamaica? Yes, it's my land, guys. And she boasted. The boasted singer replied while happily twirling and walking on her property. Congratulations! Congratulations! Now in an IG post, Stefflon thanked the team for helping her finding the real estate venture. Thank you, Arthur and Kimberly, for being incredible lawyers and assisting me with my land purchase, and tag the location at Jamaica, Ocho Rios. Big up yourself. Now, while many IG followers commented the big move, leaving comments such as, "That's major move right there. Ownership is the key." And some key emojis with a trophy and investment. Creating generation wealth. Good on her other chastity and senseless rapper of not buying into real estate in other areas such as Africa. Presumably since she was once linked to the mother country via her ex-Nigerian singer, Burna Boy. Everyone talk about she should have bought land in Africa. Her family is Jamaican and it's her money. What's wrong with people? Some supporter remarked. Stefflon, whose real name is Stephanie Victoria Allen, has ties to the community of Denham Town in Kingston, where her father is from. Uogan Tate, 2022 interview, The Guardian. She spoke passionately about embracing her heritage and always incorporate a bit of her culture into her music and fashion. I grew up in a Jamaican household. That's the first culture I knew. The first language I've heard from beginning coming from the womb. It's very important for anyone that comes from a massive culture background like that to embrace it, she said. Stefflon Don, me want you to remember say, I one down there Jamaica though, ma'am. It's Chlorine. Don, remember that? Someone once told me, she said, you cannot buy culture. It doesn't matter how much someone from another background loves to make the music. They are just not gonna be Jamaican, are they? If they want heavily invest in the culture, that upbringing, the food, the language, that's something money can't buy. I'm always gonna put Jamaica to the forefront because that's who I am. She continued. Stefflon signed a global record partnership with German publisher and label BMG last October. The deal will see to release of her debut studio album titled Island 54 sometime this year. She has several collaborations with some prominent figures in Jamaica music, including Spice on the single Clockwork, Vibes Cartel with Amazing, Massacre with Moment, and other Burn with IQ. Her hits record including Hurting Me with French Montana, 16 Shots, Calieso, and Luis Fonsi, and Senseless. Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited, ecstatic, and overcome with joy to see a young woman like this making such an important investment and reculturalizing herself in Ami Island, the land of goods and water. Your organ, tea, the girl them come in for the goods while we run the water. Yo, all of the people them are foreign, I'm asking you, send down your mature elder of age daughter, cause we can take care of them. Big up yourself, me general, me brother, and Koshi Yamoshaki, where you know say, you are the best father in the world. You are going to big up yourself, every little boys and girls who know say, yo, you have a good daddy in your life. But me I talk about Stefflon Don. Yeah, a big old man. She just made a purchase on the island of Jam 1. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Remember, hit that red subscribe button for me now. Hit that red subscribe button if you have not subscribed. Speaking of Dan, me don't know where you gonna call that one here, but for a few days, I have been seeing this story about this counselor, and I am shocked to really find out what was really going on. I don't know, couldn't even link me and make me know what going on top. This is Counselor Parcell, and he have admitted of the viral video that has been going around. He has been beating and teaching in Little Johnny, and it seems like he had to get released from his counselor post. Now, in shocking news, it appears that PNP counselor Upheld Parcell has admitted his role with spanking the ranking. I heard of beat and teach, but it seemed like him did a play hide and seek, because at this point it seems like the person in this video, the viral video that's been going on, is Upheld Parcell, and he have confessed it in the video that did leak. This video has gone viral, ladies and gentlemen. It shows a counselor from the PNP, the People's National Party. He was master while he was baiting the hook. And this is while he was undressed. Unbelievable. You mean the big man, Pandy Rankin, got caught doing the spanking? No. The counselor Upheld Parcell of the Yorktown Division in Clarendon, the southwest side, has since admitted that the man in the video doing the spanking ranking, yeah, me I talk about choking the chicken. What I'm talking about, he was beating and teaching himself. He admitted that it was him. Him say him did I do it for a while. Woman, I don't know. At this point in life, I would suggest counselors, don't do those things. It don't look good. You could have called over this person and done it live. But you want video it and send it across the internet. You are fool. Like you did not go to good school. How did you become a counselor? You need counseling. Now the circulation of this video stated there was an allegation from this counselor saying that he was compromised and that he was hacked and him want to blame people for hack him. I lie them and I tell. The circulating allegation stated the video which shows the counselor in a definitely compromising position as he pleasured himself was sent to a male with whom Purcell was involved. But then leak it. According to Purcell, who spoke with Jamaican Star about the incident, he was shocked when it was released and reported to the police as cybercrime. Not gonna save you. Not going to save you. It sounds like you was playing a game of poking doodle. Don't rampid thing a data guan pan water guan in a the PNP thing. You know here what guan? Purcell, a councillor in the Yorktown division since 98. From them time they him a wibble and a go on like a bait. He said he was a victim of crime, citing a violation of his privacy. The video, less than 2 minutes long, began circulating some days now. Wow. Him done. Him done. You hear what I say? I am not talking like this for fun. Him done. Yeah, him can't forward in a politics. You better leave yard. Because it sounds like you're an uncounselable fraud. The video, less than 2 minutes long, circulating some days now, and said that he was called up multiple meetings by the party to discuss the matter. Nevertheless, Purcell remained optimistic about the issue being fully resolved and rejected the rumors of him leaving the PNP and his divisional and his constituents' duty. He, however, said that he could not comment on whether that he had plans to leave the public position. Well, let me comment for you, because right now him resign. Him have to resign because everybody said this is a spanking crime. You cannot beat up yourself like that as a big man. That is disgraceful. You overstand? Imagine you're spanking, ranking, and have nobody to be thanking. What is going on? It seems like I too much peanut punch him did drinking. Listen to me, people. The councillor, them call him Uphill Purcell. Yeah, from the south part. But listen to me, man. Me don't overstand. Why would he put himself in such a compromising role? Why would you put yourself in such a compromising role? Them say you do the video for a man where you did involve in her. The footage was 64 seconds, which is recorded from a video call, shows the councillor possession in a compromising way, pleasuring himself for the other person on the video call. The emoji was used to conceal the identity of the other party on the video. Purcell, who has been a councillor since 98. So in fact, the matter of this is a lewd and lascivious situation. Purcell tried to cover up a thing and talk about this was done for a woman. What kind of nasty PNP politician this? He? Mankind? Them unkind. And then him want to come talk about him constitutional right was violated, but it was private. Well, his constituents and the southwest part of Clarendon tell him, say, him fi step down. Him fi step down. And they have accepted his resignation, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want no boy like this in our council. If you do them thing here, you need to do it by yourself. But you video it and send it across internet, you fool. What you think man I go do? Them a screen record where you... What kind of nasty man that do? For you record another man a spanking, ranking? What kind of thing is going on in my island? Big politician get caught up in make the wrong decision. Nastiness never pay. Listen to me. Astray the boy astray. Him shouldn't be out there anyway. Sound like him a wibble. Sound like him a wobble. Sound like him gay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV. If you want to hear the truth, me can't believe Wagwan. Me can't believe Wagwan. Now, look upon them two men upon the screen, people. These are two, what I would say, elderly men from St. Elizabeth. And anything we are going in St. Elizabeth, me I go talk about it because it usually close to I and I, man. These two men are in their 50s and they are saying that they would like some assistance with living a better life, ladies and gentlemen. And it's shocking that them people here wouldn't live such a tough life and nobody not did it to help them. So give me a second.
Yeah, man, big up to Deep Roots. Yeah, man, you want to hear the truth? Tune into Deep Roots. Up top. What to do?
Now, it says they are brothers in need. And you know I'm my brother's keeper indeed. So, I want to know if you reach out. If you no can reach out, you are going to take enough times people have it. And if you have it and can help a one, we ask you say, if you help them gentlemen here. Because these are brothers in need in St. Elizabeth. And when people in need in a St. Bess, people forget help. Now, these brothers are from the Braze River area. And unfortunately, it appears that they were evicted from their mother's place. They state that some family, after their mother died, some family members came by and removed the zinc from the home, right? And since then, they've been there and nothing on go on, basically. So, they might ask if you could get some assistance and be a reach out to the people them and ask them if them can provide any assistance to these people. If you know them, on a link up Rastafari Soldier, y'all going to 876-553-8962. You hear me? 553 876. Sorry, 876 at the area code. 876-553-8962. So 876-553-8962. Give me a link. See? But these brothers unable to drag themselves out of malice and subhuman living conditions that permeates and build in a building without roof, windows, doors, exposing themselves to crawling insects and vermins. Alvin Hyde, 53, and his 52-year-old brother, Perry Hyde, appear to have resigned themselves to a mere day-to-day survival. The brothers, who are from Braze River in St. Elizabeth, live in an abandoned building on the Glennox property near Goshen in the parish. They said that they were forced to move out of their family house after their mother died 7 years ago. After we mother dead, another family member take the zinc off the house and run we out. So we come over here to live because we didn't have nowhere to go, Alvin told the Star recently. With limited marketable skills to earn money to improve their lives, the brothers said the little they earn from doing our chores to the neighborhood is insufficient for food and to find proper living accommodations. It's hard to get work for make money, buy food. Alvin said people around here used to give we little something to do, but it hard upon them too, said the indigent man while attending to a small iron pot of underwood fire. Alvin said that he and his brother received food from the Poor Relief Department at times. However, they are hoping for greater levels of assistance. We want a house, so when rain fall, we not get wet. Right now, at the Red Cross give few sheet of zinc, and we put it up on top. Them have hole in it. But what we can do, we just patch them so we don't get wet too much, the older brother said. It is unclear whether the Hyde brothers have been recommended for assistance under the government new social program. Now, the social housing program should step in and help these two elders. More than 100 units have so far been built under the state-funded initiative amid a providing suitable accommodation to some of the society's neediest people. Karen Spencer, former member of Parliament of North East St. Elizabeth, who is seeking his party nod to contest the next parliamentary election, turned up with a food package for the Hyde brother while the news team was at the location. The former MP said efforts are being made to help for the destitute men through the NSHP. Their life condition is horrible. Yes, the living condition is not looking good, Spence said, while adding that there's a growing problem of homelessness in the parish. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV, reaching out for these two elders here. Like I said, if you know where I could find them, give I and I a call, because I and I, man, down here, so in our lock over your ear, in our life, we all shoot up a pepper area there, so because up a Goshen area there, so up at them place there, man, actually push out of the womb, So I and I, man, with our life, we help, Alvin and him brother, and, see what we can do. So link me up on the phone, the tell live phone, I say 876-553-8962 at the Rastaman number. You can call me up on the WhatsApp. Call me if you have credit. But I say, when I life, see if I can at least bring some food for to get them some sugar and something, some fruits and thing. A country with it, enough people are dead for hungry and, fruit a drop off a tree. Sometimes them willing, but them not able for gather it. I say, I am a countryman, a bushman, hunter and gathering style. So link I up and I go check the people them and report on that. I say in a while. So I'm more life and more joy and more happiness. I man have more to talk about, enough things to invest. So hold on for a moment. Share up the Rastaman channel. Thank you for being a part of the Rastaman panel. And Koshe, Yamakashi, big up yourself, my brother. You're always there supporting me. So give me a moment. We're going to make fire key. Actually, no. I met my cousin Novlet say one thing, because I don't never see her in a minute.
Hello, my name is Ashina and welcome to Deep Roots TV.
Pick up Deep Roots TV. Respect, make sure to tune in the year every time.
Greetings, family and friends. Yeah, thank you for tuning to Deep Roots TV. It's your favorite Rastaman again, Yeah, right now, Jamaicans are go hard right now, Because Belize are kind of tighten up them travel requirements from Jamaica. Because Haiti usually have a agreement with Belize where Haiti can travel back and forth from Haiti to Belize. So the Haitians did not need a visa. So now the Haitians have lost their free travel back and forth, no visa requirements because of the turmoil that's been going on in Haiti. So I guess Belize is starting to safeguard their borders. Now Jamaicans have fallen into the same trap because Belize have now issued travel requirements for Jamaicans, which are requiring Jamaicans to provide proof of paid lodging before entering the country. So if you're planning to travel to Belize anytime soon from Jamaica or from Haiti, here's an update. The travel requirements for Belize for Haiti, you will need a visa because your free travel has been rejected now. No requirement of visa. Used to be the policy between Haiti and Belize. And Jamaica, you will need the proper documentation, and also you will need to provide prepaid lodging. You have to pay for your lodging before. Them now want you a come a Belize, come live Panny Beach. Them now want you come a Belize and a rob and thief. You are gone Tate, and them definitely don't want you a Belize a bleach like the Tate. Listen, Belize is updating this information and me a put it out because me don't want to go at a beautiful island and go try to mash it up. Them a try hold back some of the Haitian them from run over there freely because the music can travel back and forth freely with no visa. So Belize said, no, not at all, no more, neither. So, them say Haitians will require visa. Them never used to. Jamaicans will need to provide proof of paid lodging. You hear what I say? Don't be going over there running Belize bush and be dodging. You don't have nowhere to stay. You never link up with nothing. You just buy a ticket and plan to stay on the beach because you don't know say Belize nice and sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear what I'm saying? Anybody traveling from Haiti to Belize, anybody traveling from Jamaica to Belize, Rastaman they here update the travel requirement. Haitians will need to provide the proper travel documents, visa and ticket for board. Not just the visa. You need your visa for going into the country and your ticket. Jamaicans will need to prove that they have prepaid lodging. It appears that Belize have some people over there that just be passion. When I say passion, I mean them just a come place down themselves pan pure dirt. You are gone thief what it worth. I sleep in a people cabin for free. I sleep in a people abandoned house and car. Listen, they don't want to have any homeless war. I'm Rastafari soldier, ladies and gentlemen, here Deep Roads TV, updating the travel requirements. You are gone T. From Jamaica, you will need to show prepaid lodging from Jamaica to Belize in order to enter the country. Haiti, updated, you will need to provide a visa, the proper travel documents to enter. Because Haiti didn't require visa before, but it seems like they're acting like they should not be acting. You are guaranteed. So ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari soldier here of Deep Roots TV. I'm going to make one of my next family member them talk to you. Want them to make me know if Jamaicans them act too rude, why Belize are tighten it up like that? Eh? Why Belize are tighten it up like that?
Big up Deep Roots TV, Caution says so.
Big up Deep Roots TV.
Yo, this one is for the youth. Yeah, you're watching Deep Roots. I know you're cute.
Deep Roots TV.
Big up Deep Roots TV.
Shout out to Deep Roots, bro. Shout out to Deep Roots TV. Tune in to Deep Roots TV. Log in, subscribe, online, YouTube. Get there or be square. Jacob said that.
Log on to Deep Roots TV.
Families and friends, thank you for tuning in to Deep Roots TV again. Yeah, you know it's your favorite Rastaman here on YouTube. Now, recently I noticed in the news Tekashi 6ix9ine appears to have been assaulted in a gym. And it appears that there has been an arrest of the assailants. Now, 3 arrests in the connection with the attack on rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine in a LA fitness. And it's been reported that the 26-year-old, that police has arrested a 26-year-old Daniel Hernandez that was caught on a cell phone video. The suspect was identified as Rafael Menendez Jr., 43, of, I guess, Lake Worth, Octavius Medina, 23, of Boynton Beach, and Anthony Maldonado, 25, of Green Acres. So what them do, them travel all over the place, we go do this. They link up, we go do this. They each face charges of robbery and battery. As of Friday morning, the suspects were still being held in the Palm Beach County Jail. The crime happened at a LA Fitness in Lake Worth on Tuesday, March 24th. It appears that the rapper was assaulted and robbed. The rapper's attorney Lance Lazaro told TMZ his client was jumped by several men while inside a sauna. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office confirmed to local News 10 that the incident was reported after 8:45 p.m. the night at the LA Fitness located at 8000 block of Lantana Road in Lake Worth. Lazaro told TMZ the rapper attempted to fight back, but there were too many people attacking him. 6ix9ine security was not with him at the time of the attack, Lazaro said. The rapper was taken to the hospital by ambulance after the beating and reportedly suffered gashes and swellings, along with injuries to his jaw, ribs, and back. Lazaro told TMZ he planned to call the feds to ensure that his clients get the protection he needed. 26-year-old rapper has been heavily criticized, included by fellow rapper Snoop Dogg, after providing information about several of his fellow gang members to law enforcement in order to be granted an early release from prison. It's unclear whether the men seen in the video are members of the 9 Trey gang bloods or whether the attack had anything to do with his testimony against the gang members. The gym attack came just days after the rapper was kicked out of Lone Depot Park in Miami during the World Baseball Classic. World Baseball Classic, yeah. In the incident, 6ix9ine was accused of standing up and blocking fans' views as they waved a Mexican flag during the Mexican versus Puerto Rico game on March 17. Witnesses say the rapper was intoxicated before he was escorted out of the ballpark. Now, I don't know if y'all saw the video or not, but to me this looked like it was staged. But since Snitch Taki, cause a Snitch Taki me want to call him about Tekashi, Snitch Taki get a little medicine from some people I am not promoting any violence against any people. Because violence is absolutely evil. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari, so the year of Deep Roots TV. I'm reporting live. Rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine got jumped in a LA Fitness in South Florida. I guess it's in West Palm Beach, ladies and gentlemen, by 3 men. They appear to want to get some blood. I'm Rastafari, so ladies and gentlemen, hit that red subscribe button. More life, more joy. Leave your comment. May not like it when you don't say nothing.
Yo, big up Deep Roots TV. Cornwall and Lacovia. Don't talk.
Big up Deep Roots TV, straight from out of Cornwall, St. Elizabeth. You see it? Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, man. So, the next story we have is an unfortunate story, and really, Rastafari say I know. Whenever I have to do these stories, ladies and gentlemen, it's just bothering to me, you know, because it just reminds me of how I say, don't press my people are, how dark my people are. Because here you have Jamaica, Hanover, Jamaica. It's another family that's in shock and grief now. Because as the missing 18-year-old from Hanover has been found, unfortunately, she was found dead. The 18-year-old woman who was missing is now found dead. The deceased has been identified as Tisha Hall of Marchtown, Green Island, Hanover, who was reported missing since Saturday, March 25th. Family members made a report to the police and the Hall could not be found, and after several days of searching, the decomposed body of the female was found in a cane field. Reports are that the victim left behind a 3-year-old. It was from Marchtown area of the parish. Police sources are reported that they are now questioning 2 male suspects regarding the death of the teenager. Now, it's unfortunate that this 18-year-old lost her life, but we have to start looking now if there are some kind of serials that are abducting these ladies and taking their life. It's another tragic situation as the community is in grief. It's sickening for these young women to be losing their lives just like this. This 18-year-old went missing on Saturday in Hanover, and these 2 men are now in question, as reports are saying that 2 men in Hanover area has been detained for the murder of the missing woman. Residents of Marchtown in Hanover are in shock after the 18-year-old girl from the community who was reported missing 2 days ago was found murdered early this afternoon. The body of Tisha Hall was found sometimes after 1 o'clock in a cane field covered by trash during a search by residents and police. Heads of the Hanover Police, Superintendent Shannon Beepwood, told our news century that 2 men have been detained for questioning in connection with the murder. Shafae Stewart, the mother of Tisha, told our news center that she last saw her daughter Saturday night. Ms. Stewart said she filed a missing person with the police on Wednesday, and autopsy is being conducted to determine the cause of her death. A wicked set of people in my island, ladies and gentlemen, and it continue to be just a heartbreak every time I see these kinds of news. It's just I have to just question, are there no justice for these innocent people? And when we do catch these criminals, it appears that we turn the criminals into victims and then criminalize the victim for being victims. Ladies and gentlemen, it's shocking. It's unfortunate that these men are so brutal and unconscientious. Jamaica, we need a change. I've been calling for the death penalties for years. And we're not going to get no difference till you fight fire with fire. It's unbelievable that we continue to lose our young women in such heinous ways, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that red subscribe button for me, ladies and gentlemen, and share the content. I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV. I'm more life. I'm more joy. I'm more nappiness.
So from them mix with the fire, them have to mix with the lightning. Them mix with the lightning, them have to mix with the thunder. Them mix with the thunder, them got to mix with the rain. And there's some black people that put the wicked them under. Hey, Babylon, me see them a fret and them a wonder. Who flashy lightning and who roll the thunder? Deep root flashy lightning and him roll the thunder. Babylon, me see that them a panda. Look how much of the youth them will them shut and look how much them put under. How much of the youth them will them send a dove cut ya. Where Babylon the fire burn no longer. Babylon the proofs for that say you can't turn ya. Fire king, Rastaman and a real fire king. Whoa, fire king, Rastafari soldier and fire king. Yeah, balalang bang,
Pick up Deep Roots TV. Respect, make sure to tune in the year every time.
Families and friends, I've been looking over this interview that I saw on I Never Knew with Bounty Killer. And it appears that Bounty Killer is growing. And I'm telling you, I one general. And I'm always calling Bounty Killer Bounty Baby Killer. And I see someone who asks me why. Because I'm hear the lyrical contents. And I know the power that Bounty have on the youth. And the lyrics that he used to promote himself and the gain of fame, unfortunately, no one can dispute. It's violent. But during the recent interview on I Never Knew, it appears that Bounty has come to his fruition and he have grown. He have grown to a man to the admittance so he can at least have a self-revelation to direct the youths them because he have now admitted that he have been upstage many times by being a man. Yeah. By the Zim Zimmer DJ. And many times, for years now, people have debated who's better. There's many times that Beanie win the DJ of the years in America. But in Jamaica, you know it's the Ground Godzilla. Bounty is the man's man. DJ, the road boy. DJ, Beanie is the girl them sugar. But to hear Bounty Killer, yeah, the Ground Godzilla, Rodney Price, finally coming to a maturity level, coming to the admittance that he have been upstaged many times by Bounty Killer, by Beanie Man, excuse me. To see the maturity in Bounty Killer, the growth, the self-admissions, the self-analyzation that he has set down. This is one of the, satisfying interview. So if you don't hear me, I call him Bounty Baby Killer or Bounty Baby Serial Killer, that's what I mean. His music has influenced the culture of Jamaican teens, Jamaican people, Jamaica population, and it have vigorously pushed the youth towards a violent outcome. With his lyrical verbosity and his talent, it's necessary that he look at the damage that he and other DJ, including Beanie, has caused on society. It's enough time on hear me talk. I say, Bounty Baby serial killer. That's what I'm talking about. He has influenced many dancehall artists now that has gravitated to the chop and the scamming music and the violent music that continues to perpetuate illegality in Jamaican society. So I am proud to see Bounty strong enough, man enough to be able to speak it out loud, to admit that he has been upstaged many times, outperformed many times by not only Beanie, but his number one rival. And many people still, although Bounty Killer has admitted that, still will not admit it. So the girl them sugar, yo, hats off to the Ground Godzilla, yeah, Bounty Killer, Beanie Man. I am happy to see that, you two have matured to a level where you can actually go on stage and do verses and have millions of views and help promote the Jamaican society and culture in a positive way. Not every youth understand that it is studio artistry. So sometimes the item have to sit down and have these interviews so the people them can differentiate, analyze, and understand the difference between reality and artistry. So my hats off to Rodney Price, my hats off to Bounty Killer, the Ground Godzilla. It's only one general. So I and I, man, look for, I have great expectations for Vibe Startwell and Ed Bad and Bounty Baby Killer, because those are two artists that has extreme power and extreme greatness within their hands, and who are given great power, great expectation. And I have great expectation of the people that are in a position to make a difference in the youth them life out of I Man community, I Man culture, especially when it has an attachment of our culture. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari, so the year of Deep Roots TV. I want to big up Bounty Killer, the Ground Godzilla, the one and only 5-star general, poor people government, for finally admitting that he has been upstaged by Beanie Man, and finally admitting and proving that there is some kind of humbleness within himself, and that there's some kind of admittance that show that, he's growing. Because if you cannot admit certain things in life, you can't solve them. So subscribe, like, and share, ladies and gentlemen. Help build up the Rastaman channel by coming a part of the Rastaman panel. Hit that notification bell so you can get the content and more life and a more joy. Big up yourself and love your accent, regardless of which country, island, or continent. I'm Rastafari Soldier. More life, more joy, Zimbabwe, and more happiness for Ghana, and more happiness for South Africa, and I want love for Jamaica. Big up everybody in America. Yo, UK, I got you right here. I ain't gonna play here, there, Bahamas, all around the world. Tell every little boys and girl your favorite Rasta man is on YouTube. I'm Rastafari Soldier. What do you choose? If you want to hear the truth, I'm asking you, subscribe to Deep Roots TV. Big up Bounty Killer, Real Ground Godzilla, 5-star general. More life, more joy. I hate that more now.
So from them mix with the fire, them have to mix with the lightning. Them mix with the lightning, them have to mix with the thunder. Them mix with the thunder, them got to mix with the world. And they so black people put the wicked them under. Hey Babylon, me see them a fret and them a wonder. Who flashy lightning and who roll the thunder? Deep root flashy lightning and him roll the thunder. Babylon, me see that them a panda. Look how much of the youth them well them fret and kill, look how much them put under. How much of the youth them well them send a dove cut ya. Where Babylon the fire burn no longer. Babylon the proofs full of say you can't turn ya. Fire king, Rastaman and a real fire king. Whoa, fire king, Rastafari soldier and fire king. Yeah, balalang bang,
Pick up Deep Roots TV. Respect, make sure to tune in the year every time.
Watching Deep Roots TV.
Yeah man, big up the Deep Roots TV, Caution Sesame.
Big up Deep Roots TV.
Yo, this one is for the youth. Yeah, you're watching Deep Roots. I know you're cute.
Deep Roots TV.
Big up Deep Roots TV.
Shout out to Deep Roots, man. All jungle there. Fly them to Deep Roots. Fly. Yeah. Deep Roots. No, beat down my fist. Big up Rastafari soldier, you're watching Deep Roots TV. Boom bang bang. Boom bang bang. Mad. Mad love.
Tune in to Deep Roots TV. Log in, subscribe, online, YouTube. Get there or be square. Jacoby said that.
Pick up Deep Roots TV. Tap in. Deep Roots TV. You already know